We arrived in Auschwitz, and as they got us off the car, we had to stand in line, and we were tattooed. I was there with my father, and his number was A2108. I was behind him, was A2109. My mother was with us, and her number was A4456. They marched us out of Auschwitz, and we had our striped uniform on. My head was shaved open like that, and every night we would go to farmhouses to stay over, and every few kilometers they would count, and there were few of us which could not make the trip, and they died on the side. I stayed in the farmhouse, and the group had left, and I saw the German people going toward the railroad station, and I mingled in with them. At that time, I knew two languages. I mean, Czech was my native language, and at school, I took up German. And as we got close to the railroad, which was surrounded by the Wehrmacht and the SS and so on, I started running forward and calling out, "Mutti, Mutti, wo bist du?" meaning, "Mother, Mother, where are you?" And being that there was so much chaos, I got on a train and I went back to Prague on a train. One thing I forgot to tell you is before we left for Terezin in 1943, we knew a family which were Catholic. Their name was Král, which means king. And we said that if any of us would ever survive, this is where we would meet. This was our place. I go there and ring the doorbell, and they let me in. They recognized me, and they said they would hit me out. This was in 1945 of March. In the bathroom, they had some acid, and I kept thinking, how are we going to burn out this? Because I was so worried that if the Germans will ever come to their apartment and they see me there, they shoot the whole family. So I put some cloth over and poured some acid on. I had no idea how much it burned, so don't try it. It's not comfortable. But anyway, I did get rid of my tattoo and also a lot of other flesh, but that's where my A2109 was. It's no longer there. But when I came back to the apartment, Mrs. Král says, "I have a surprise for you." And that surprise was that my mother was there. She returned. Excuse me. That's the one part I lose. Other than that, I can handle it. Unknown to me, my mother was shipped out from Auschwitz to Hamburg, and her job was that after the bombings that the prisoners would clean off the bricks. And she too, when she got back, knew that that was a place we were going to meet. So I got reunited with my mother. Again, finish your school, graduate from high school, go on to college and learn another language. It's really, really important. I now have 10 grandkids and 3 daughters and 1 granddog.
Well, thank you so much. The bell has
Thank you.
rung.
Okay, you can. Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Good class. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Well, thank you. You're a good class, really. All the best to all of you, really.
Thanks for stepping up.